This is the result of many, many millions of years of the compaction of plant debris. Coal is found in sedimentary rocks, most often in sedimentary layers or groups of formations that include rock types like sandstone, siltstone, and shales. Particularly notable are the coal swamps of the Carboniferous, but also earlier in the Permian and later on in the Mesozoic we find notable widespread coal swamps. Some examples of global coal suppliers include China, the US, Venezuela, and Colombia. One of the largest coal mines in the world is found in Cerrejón, Colombia. In the United States, these various grades of coal can be found in several key regions. By looking at certain formations in places like Utah, Colorado, Montana in the west, and certain places in the eastern U.S. as well. So let's take a look. The eastern and Gulf provinces, especially Appalachia in Pennsylvania and West Virginia, also in the interior province regions around Missouri, Iowa, and especially Illinois, and the Rocky Mountain and Great Plains provinces, especially in regions around Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, and the Dakotas. The top coal-producing states include Kentucky, Illinois, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Wyoming. The largest coal deposit by volume is in the Powder River Basin in Wyoming and parts of Montana. The USGS estimated to have 1.07 trillion short tons of in-place coal resources there, or 162 billion short tons of recoverable coal, and 25 billion short tons of economic coal resource, also called reserves. This was done in 2013. The coal in the Powder River Basin is considered subbituminous in grade. These coals found in the Rocky Mountain province, including formations in Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana, are of Mesozoic age, especially Cretaceous age, like the stuff in that Mesa Verde group. Meanwhile, in Utah, there also is some coal in the Wasatch Formation, which is still younger, being Eocene aged. Another key coal region is in the Williston Basin in North Dakota and Montana. This is lignite-ranking coal. In contrast, the coals found in the Appalachian Basin in places like Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, and all the way down to Alabama are actually much older. These are Paleozoic coals, and these come from very ancient swamps, like the ones you think of in the Carboniferous, like the Pennsylvanian and Mississippian. These coals are bituminous in rank. Paleozoic coals can also be found in the Illinois Basin in places like Illinois and Indiana, and these coals are bituminous. The three main issues with coal center around mining safety and the environmental impacts of mining coal, as well as the environmental impacts of burning coal. In the Appalachian region, mountaintop removal and valley fill mining has impacted large areas of land in West Virginia and Kentucky. One of the most harmful environmental aspects of strip mining is that when the mountaintops are exploded and removed, the dirt and rock tends to fill in the surrounding streams, and the water draining from the filled-in valleys may also contain pollutants, and this is all harmful to the aquatic wildlife downstream. Still to this day, one of the worst mining disasters in American history is the Monongah, West Virginia mining disaster. It happened in 1907 when mines 6 and 8 of the Monongah mine suffered a devastating explosion. The explosion destroyed much of the mine as well as the surface, and it killed most of the miners instantly and trapped those who remained behind. 1968, a catastrophic explosion rocked the number 9 coal mine in Farmington, West Virginia as well. This history is what's led us to use the phrase the canary in the coal mine. Coal mining actually has a long and colorful history. Coal mining used to be primarily done by accessing the deeply buried coal seams through dark, deep shafts and mine adits. But much of the world's coal mining has now shifted to new methods called surface mining or accessing it via strip mines. They literally take off the top of a mountain to get to the coal seam. Strip mines were the source of about 63% of the coal mined in the U.S. Coal's main usage throughout history has been for heating and for electricity. Coal is used for electricity generation, especially by various industries, and this accounts for 20% of the electricity generation in the United States. But for decades, scientists have pointed out the possible impacts of burning coal. Graphs like this one from NOAA, which includes data from ice cores, shows that carbon dioxide levels in recent history has skyrocketed. And plenty of this carbon dioxide input is due to the burning of coal.
So there you have it, coal. Stay tuned because I'll be talking about other related natural resources like oil and gas, which are also found in proximity to some of the coal seams we talked about here today. I also have a full-length video on sedimentary rocks, so if you're just getting started and you want kind of a geology 101 on sedimentary rocks or other rocks, go to the rocks playlist and you'll find that there. And I also have an overview of minerals and all kinds of things related to geology here at Let's Go Geo. So hopefully you'll join me on the next adventure. If you'd like to support the cause and help me, I'm a one-woman team doing this geology channel, so you can do that by becoming a fan on Patreon and get access to exclusive content there. And you can join me on Facebook if you're on Facebook, and you can see some of the updates on Let's Go Geo there as well. Otherwise, I'll see you here on the next adventure at Let's Go Geo.